So what John's been doing is fighting with his king-size duvet cover. Yeah, why are they so blinking difficult to put on?
Radio Kent, eh?
We've got Pav in Leicester with us and Becky in Southampton.
Southampton and Leicester. Bit far from Kent. Anyway, we're off out for a bit of trespassing. We've got the blending black coat tonight. And I'm even going to take, oh, check this out, this drone with all this stuff on it. I've flown it indoors and it all works, man. It just bumps, it's mad. But I think that flying this indoors is going to get me a really better drone pilot. Yeah. All you do is just bump into things. It doesn't actually crash. But I had it out the front, ripping it across the sky, and it slows down a bit. But I think I had it in the wrong mode. When you add weight and that to it, there's a thing that you got to press. But to be honest, that was a really good buy, that. And I like this as well, this landing gear. And the battery's working all right, so that's the only killer. Is I've got all this kit for 18 quid, but the battery's like 44 quid. I've got like £150 in batteries. But saying that, they are, where's the box? Proper, oh, like I was saying, where is it? It's a proper intelligent flight battery. It's got a little chip in it that works out everything. Oh. Right, I'm gonna put this. Oh, just leaving. I'll charge right up on the phone. Just gonna plug this power bank in. Right, do we need a torch? We'll try and have a sneak about just using the phone's brightness. But I will take my big torch just in case we've got to blind anybody. You never know, a security guard might jump out and try blinding me so we can blind him at the same time. But I don't think there's going to be, well, I don't know if we better shut the gate at night, but it should look completely wide open. There's nothing saying keep out. To be honest, we're going in them buildings. Yeah. We'll have a little sneak about. Somebody's already like smashed them up, but have they even looked in there? Alright, don't need, where's me? No, I forgot. My USB hand warmers. I've had them nearly 2 years now, I think. I'll tell you what, they're a game changer in winter. You would think a little thing like that wouldn't work that long. It's got like 3 heats and you can have them on all night blasting. It just really, really warm. Very good for camping or even just doing your shopping or out and about. Anyway, let's put my woolly hat on, just in case we've got to blend in the dark. It should be pitch black there anyway. Where's that single key on its own? Here we go. Stop it rattling around. I had my burgers as well, they were well nice. But I've just been flying that drone indoors, it's mad. All you do is just bump into stuff. Instead of ruining your drone, just stays in the air. I've been flying it up and downstairs. I've sat in my bedroom and flew it sort of downstairs. Just by using the sort of camera. Yeah, if you can manoeuvre around your house, you'd end up a better drone pilot than manoeuvring around out here. But to be honest, out here is just a different game altogether. And really, it's just all about risk and looking around. Anyway, we'll have to check out, make sure, see if there's any live wires down here. It's going to look pretty, it's probably pretty wet and whatever, but I can't think it'll be live, but I'll find out. Last seen on his YouTube video going up in flames. Lots of buildings to explore. Boom, with a spotlight. Now we'll just work off the camera's phone if we can. The phone's sort of light. Because I reckon it's going to be pretty dark up here where we're going. I didn't realise you could walk right through it. I thought they'd pulled down all the greenhouses. Waiting for Glenn to take them all down again. Because he put them up. I'm going to try and estimate a guess at what kind of year he did that. But I'll have to ask him. Definitely early 80s, I think. Been here too long. But yeah, I'm surprised they ain't pulled that down and scrapped the aluminium in. Then again, that glass, I don't know if glass is worth anything. Recycled, like shitloads of it. It must be, but probably not a lot. But I know that aluminium is, but you'd need a fucking couple of massive lorries to take it all. But anyway, we're got the spider sensors are on, so we'll look out for any electronics. Obviously I recycle electronics. Never know what's in there. Where am I? Would be give the game away, wouldn't it? I'm in my village in Kent, in the Garden of England. We're off out trespassing. Like I said yesterday, we'll soon be out trespassing in all the fruit fields, scrumping. Strawberries, raspberries, everything. Surrounded by it all round here. But you get up here, there's like someone to jump out. So if they don't, or if they do, they need to make themselves quite visible. Depends where you know though, really. Yeah, this is right in the little village, little farming village. Horticultural and agricultural. I'm about 35 miles southeast of London, and I'm about 30 something miles from Dover in Kent. I'm somewhere in between the towns of Tunbridge Wells and Maidstone. If you've ever heard of them. Yeah, trespassing, eh? And we won't even be trespassing because there's no signs up. So what they have to do, they can't just come out and go, right, we're getting you for trespass. They have to tell you, you're trespassing, please leave. And then if you don't leave, then you're trespassing. But it's not like they can call the police or anything like that, because it's a civil offence. It's like the times I've been caught while camping. Each time they haven't asked me to go, have they? Because I'm being respectful on that. Obviously, we're not wild camping tonight. We're urban exploration tonight. I quite like watching the videos of these people going around, getting into places and having a mooch about. But they kind of work in teams. I kind of like being on my own. I ain't got no one doing me head in and making me paranoid because they're paranoid. If you get me. Get someone with you who's right twitchy. Get rid of the twitchy ones. Obviously on my own, I know what I'm up to. I know if I hear anything, I've heard that. I don't even power telling me, oh, what's that noise and all that shit. That's what I've had before. Obviously, if I do hear stuff, we'll just jump out with a torch. Security, get off the site. Nah. There's nothing even saying get off the site. It's wide open. Wide open and waiting for me to just walk straight in. But obviously I won't go right round like the way I did tonight, because you end up in that nursery bit. I'll keep away from there. I'm just interested in them abandoned buildings that are all smashed up. Don't you smash them up. What a waste, eh? Smashing them all up, smashing all them entries. Oh, I don't know what's in there. But I know something. There's massive wires looping across the air. Some of them are like that thick. Need to be chopping them down, man. I've got a man that buys them. We'll have a look. Get the snippers out. Don't need no snip. I've got something better that's better than snippers. Not that we're out doing anything dodgy, guys. Well, thank you. I quite enjoy myself out here. I quite enjoy sneaking about. Strange as that sounds. And obviously I've lived here all my life. It don't really bother me sneaking around. But I might have to take my hat off though when I get up there, just so I can hear you know what I mean? Tune my senses in. Do. There's lots of places in this village that need exploring. Don't tell me someone's bought that house, man, when the toilet used to be here. What a joker. Fucking buying that place. He's fucking knocking down, man. I wanted that anyway, to turn it into a record shop when it was a toilet. That's what I could do now, really. A little record shop, man. Just put them all in there. I'm waiting on a Madness album as well, and a Beat album, the BBC one that's out. And guess what comes today? Or after 12. My other stylist for my other techniques, so we better actually have two going. So I might take my decks, they're in the front room, back up into the studio room, which is where I've already got one of the techniques anyway. My sister lives there. Not that I talk to her. Nothing to say to her. I don't think she likes it, because I don't talk back anymore, I just ignore her. Great, eh? 1 of 5, and I don't talk to any of them. But I did say to my old man, I'll probably never talk to any of them. And 13, 14 years later, I'm still not talking to any of them. I guess, like I've said many a time, I guess my bond with my dad was a lot stronger than the one I had with my brothers or sisters. Thank you. At the end of the day, I ain't got to search my conscience. They might have things on their conscience, though, but I certainly haven't. Anyway, we're getting near to that now. I flew me drone over about 5 in the morning a couple of weeks back, but I'm pretty sure the gate was locked. Boom. Here we go. Can you hear birds in the bushes? What's that flashing there then? Somebody's car alarm. This is where we're going in there. Not there, up there. That is the proper entrance, I think. If you're going in, oh, there's a big red light, there's 2 big red lights flashing on that building. Is that nursery, possibly? That's all good though, that can flash away, man. Because we can flash brighter than them. Yeah. Pretty sure that there's no one up here. Well, if the gate's open, we're just walking straight in, man. We'll walk straight in. Because there's no trespassing signs or anything, so we can keep out. And obviously someone's been there. I can't believe that the greenhouses are still there. What you need to do is just bulldoze them down, man. Just grab all the aluminium out of it. There's a problem, you got fucking aluminium. You just need lorries and lorries full of it. It's that light. What we're looking out for tonight are anything electrical. And here we go, look. We got an open gate, look. Bosh. What we'll do, we'll just stand out here, just to see if my eyes do adjust. At the minute, I can't see jack shit. So we might just have to walk on straight into it with the light banging on, I reckon. In fact, we're going to do that. Maybe they'll think we're the night watchman. Look, gates open, no keep out signs. Nothing, man. Anyway, we're just fucking exploring and putting it on YouTube. I've lived here all my life. I'm just documenting the history and how it's changing. If they want to star in my video, they can be interviewed if they want. Anyway, I'm just going to take my hood down and just take my hat off, just so I've got proper awareness of all my senses. Obviously, you've got a hat over your ears, it kind of muffles things. But yeah. Boom. There's the old greenhouses. Big old bits of alley, that just looks overgrown, man. In there, good place to have a little window. Isn't it, down here? Dandara. Never heard of them. Is that the building contractor? Size of them aluminium bars in there. I didn't realise it was like that. whatever thing up there. Boom. See, we used to work up here on the milk round. What's that there? Which was over there, man, the milk place. I don't know if they bought all of that or what the crack is. But there's some nice wood logs there, look. And there. Yeah, that's where the dairy was. Saplings Rural Day, Nursery and Preschool. That must be what's over there. Boom. There we go, look. We'll have a little mooch down here, man. Yeah, that all smashed up. What we'll do is just survey the edges first, make sure no one's set any trip wires up or anything crazy for us. Listen, check all them out, look. Anyway. Wow. Bit of a cast iron fireplace. Like a couple of quid. Maybe someone's already been in the roof, look. Well, maybe they haven't because there's wires hanging out and there's sockets. So wires and sockets mean money. Electrical switch control cupboard. Oh, that's locked. That'd be worth opening up. That's probably where all the money is, man, in there. As in, see, none of the windows are smashed that side. Heater, rip that out. Rip all them out. Rip that down. Those speakers. JBL speakers, look. I'll tell you what, we might have them off tomorrow. Check them out. We're only going to fucking smash them up. Oh yeah, wires and that. Loads of wires. What I normally do is just rip that all out. Yeah. Oh. But it's definitely been vandalised. There's been some people down there drinking Red Bull. But nobody's had all the wires away. Yeah. Great ventilation. Great ventilation. But yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? People smash the fuck out of it. But look, that one isn't smashed. CCTV in operation. Well, can you hear a siren? It's another room that's still got everything. Well, you've got to worry if that siren keeps getting louder. Then again, I think I could safely hide from them. Not that we're going to. The shutter, that all looks pretty secure. Well, not really, I could open that up. It's interesting how they've smashed the fuck out of that one, but nobody's touched this one. Some baths over there, a shed there, old street lamp. Got in here then. More smashed windows there. So I'm just scanning round, make sure no one comes out of the darkness. Got here then. Got a little kitchen area. Surprised nobody's ripped that sink out. That's what we need to do. I wonder if you've come across loads of like valuable, something really valuable. Smashed the shit out of that. And again, I've already seen stuff that I can get rid of, wires and shit, easily. That's what I actually do. Oh look, it took that right out. Weird how they've left all of that, but then took that right out there. But you've always got to fucking wave that in there, just... We're back. Yeah. Look at that cable there, look. Size of that one. That goes right across there. Like I said, you'd have to check that they're dead, but I'm pretty sure it would be. But yeah, it's interesting to know. I quite like them speakers as it goes. It's another butcher's. And that cast iron's worth a lot of money, you know. Still got all the cables and that. Yeah, I'll have to bring my screwdriver down, I think. That would just unscrew nicely. Smashing everything, eh? That's where the good stuff probably is. In there, I'm guessing. Electrical switch control cupboard. That'd be where all the fuses and stuff are, and all the big main core wires go into there. Why do I know so much about electronics and that? 'Cause my dad was an electrician. So he's kind of taught, well, yeah, he's kind of taught me. Yeah, interesting, eh? But I don't think we can really mooch about any more at the minute around here. To be honest, all we're looking at the minute is in there. Yeah, I'm going to have them speakers, you know. They'll do for little monitor speakers. A spotlight. I know a bit about lights as well. It could be a gas tube in there. Look at that. Mad how that's all smashed. That's locked. Alright, we've got another little room there, look. Can explore that later. Loads of wood. Weird how all this, nothing's touched this side. Wonder what's in that one. Or maybe that one. Not smashed at all. But saying that, it's pretty easy to get into. All you got to do is just remove them screws that are on there, and then hinges just fall off. The doors will fall off. Even that is pretty pathetic. It's a little bit better, that one. Saying that's still enough room to get in there. Sounds like some kind of burglar, don't I? I've got to go to the bath, look. Bit of crime there. That's in that one. Anyway, it's been quite interesting down here. Be interesting to get in there. I'll get round the other side of there. Obviously no security whatsoever. Or if they have, they fucking must be deaf and blind. La, la, da, da. We've moved. Interesting for a few reasons. Right, how do we get out of here then? Where did we come? We came this way, did we? Who knows? Maybe we didn't. Oh yeah, we did. There's the dairy. What used to be the dairy. Size of them, look. Some firewood for you. So you need camping, man. A few of them on the fire. Anyway, it's all sealed off. Pretty little padlock, that. I could snip that off with a pair of pliers. Not that I'm going to, but we don't need to. But we'll definitely plan a raid for them speakers, I think. And any wire that we can just pull out on the way. We'll recycle. We'll do a bit of recycling. Maybe this could be a new part of my channel where we just go out and recycle things. I thought they'd have built on all of that. I think they think he's earmarked to build on all of that. I'll have to Google them. Dandara. Who the fuck are they, man? Get out of our fucking village. That's what I've got to say. But it's all open. Making it easy, aren't they, really? Right, I'm going to put my hat back on. Ooh. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I did that earlier. I got, oh man, I've done that before for about a fucking hour, you know, waffled away. A lot of lip readers out there are tuning in, I think. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was we'll have to go back and get them speakers out, I think, and a few wires. And really, that electric cupboard door needs opening just to see what's in there. Because what you get in the main cupboards is your main core wires going in there, big massive ones, which you've got coming into your house, into your electric covers. Big old copper ones. Yeah. Anyway, set of speakers. And there's some of the new houses that they've completed. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I did see you as soon as you wrote that then. Tell you what, I've got to swap the hand over. It's proper cold out here now. Probably walking around out there, man. But yeah, it's pretty much an easy getaway, look, down here. It's cold up here, man. Get indoors and have a nice hot cup of tea. Cup of tea and a spliff, I reckon. Yeah, I'll have to bring a couple of screwdrivers down. Relieve them of their speakers. Because I'm guessing that them speakers go into the brackets and the speaker wire that gets fed up into the ceiling somehow. Then you've got all them other wires, which are computer wires, coming out the ceiling. They need ripping out, really. Well, any kind of wire I can sort of sell. Electronic components, boards, anything. And it's not dodgy as well where I sell it. I'm more legit in there. Well, as legit as I can be. Yeah. But I don't reach massive scrapyards. I just go to ones that recycle electronics. I'm not into like rag and bone man stuff or anything like that. Someone's had a good time down there, smashing the fuck out of it anyway. Don't know whether that's kids or fucking adults or who's done it. Bit weird how they smash some buildings and other ones are just completely untouched. There's a big dog cage or something. Did you see that big dog cage? Don't know what that's all about. And that bit of a cast iron fireplace. Which isn't too bad, but you get the actual back plates of the cast iron fireplaces, the old ones, and they're just really heavy. Wow, quickest route home through the school, I think. Because it's a starry night. It's a cold night out here, that's for sure. Defibrillator, which I don't have to use, luckily, because I'm trained in heart starting. So how about that? In fact, I'm trained in quite a few medical processes, mainly all to do with my dad. I wonder what was in that cage. down there. Yeah, you've got to enter these buildings a bit wary. You never know what's been set up or anything. Well, that's what I like to do. As you can see, it's a very quiet village. Actually getting the drone out and have a fly around. Now I've got 3 batteries. It's just too cold, man. In fact, I'm sitting here freezing. I've got my hand warmers, haven't I, in my pocket? Forgot all about that then. Right, that one's on. Gonna soon warm up now. Where's the other one? Boom. There you go. Alright. That one needs charging. Oh no, it don't. There we go. And these get red hot. A dog hidden in there. Well, it depends what kind of dog it is. If it's Alsatian, I'll be alright with one of them, but yeah. Some little Jack Russells you got to watch about, man. Watch. I don't know what was in that cage. I've been sniffed out by a police dog before, once. When I was about 22. I had a warrant for my arrest and I was in town and the policeman saw me. And I ran for about 15 miles right through the countryside, completely lost the copper, and I was in the middle of nowhere. I was stuck down in the long grass. I thought I must have lost him. About half hour later, like sniffing, and this Alsatian comes sniffing through, and it just froze and looked at me, and then I see the copper that I knew. He said, "Just don't move, Phil. It's all good." And yeah, they're very good sniffing dogs. Sniffed me out. I thought, well, I ain't gonna fucking move. You know what I mean? That'd be the worst thing to do. There's no dogs up there, man. Could have been a bird in there, I suppose. A bird cage. Well, you could put anything in it, couldn't you? Get down there tomorrow, get eaten by a big Rottweiler. Don't like them. Don't mind any kind of Alsatian dog. We had a Belgian Shepherd dog. I don't mind them. I don't mind German Shepherds. In fact, them Belgian Shepherd dogs are very good guard dogs. Well, the female ones definitely are. Very vicious. When they want to be. But that cage can be to fucking lock someone in if we capture anybody. Padlock them in. Wow, this one's getting red hot. Getting USB gloves as well. Wow, something just ran across there. Is that a fox? Yeah, that police dog, I outrun the copper, but I couldn't outrun the dog's nose. And I must have been sitting down half hour in these bushes. It just come sniffing along, man. It just froze and looked at me. I thought, shit. And then the cop said, just don't move, Phil. I said, no, I ain't gonna. Be an idiot to get up and run, wouldn't you? That dog's just trained to lock onto you. Just pull you around, man. All that they go for your arm and that, it's just bollocks, man. They'll go for anything. I know people that have been completely mauled by police dogs. That's why I complied when they found me in the bushes there. That's the only time I've ever had a police dog after me. But little Jack Russells are very good ankle biters. That temperature's nosediving big time. Roll on the summer. We can be out here in our shorts walking around. Geezer with his dog. Only joking. Anyway, if anyone jumps out and goes, "Oi, what are you doing up there?" I say, "No, what are you doing?" I just say, "I'm making a video." And stealing your speakers off the wall, or whoever own them. Wow. Absolutely freezing, the fingers are. Anyway, on my road, and we're nearly at my house. Anyway, it's quite an interesting little video. Some keys, or my key, should I say? There you go. Oh, that's lovely and warm in here. I'm going to sort that out in a minute. I'll snip the wire, I think. It's hardwired in, it hasn't got a battery. Wow. In fact, I might whack the heating on. I think. Wow, my hands are freezing. It's warmer up here, that's for sure. I can smell spray. So I'm spraying some propellers. My drone looks so weird now I've done that to it. That's where we're gonna. This is the techniques we're got to service that later on. But yeah, check that out. Take the drone down there and fly it in the windows. Yeah, we got to service this one. takes a different stylus than the other Techniques one. And it goes on there. So tomorrow, or tonight, I might bring the other deck up, set this up here. What does that cost me? Probably about 60 quid in styluses to get them both going. But I do like to get the Panasonic Techniques ones, which are the original ones. Get a lot of fakes out there for like half the price, but you want a diamond a proper one, really. Well, that's what I think. Wow. 12 o'clock, look. Yeah, I think them two little speakers would grab one there and one there. There's like little monitor speakers. We'll soon slip them off the wall. And the heating's gone off. I probably didn't press the button, did I? Downstairs. I'm just sorting out my CB at the minute. I've got this one. What I've got here is a little antenna. But I've got my big 18-foot antenna in the garden. And we're going to be connecting it up to this. And what this is, yeah, I know quite a bit about electronics and fixing things. But I guess that's what my dad did when my dad was an engineer on a submarine. Anyway, we got this, and what happens is you take the battery off, like that, and you get this bit, look, which basically connects onto there. Like that. Hang on, alright, got it on the wrong track. That's it. Onto there, like that. The other end, connect that to my power supply, so we get more volts going through it, and then that bit there connects to the antenna. Because if we put, for example, that battery pack through it, we'll get about 12.5 volts. If we put this through it, we'll get 13.8, which is what my transformer runs at, and we'll get a few more amps as well. Yeah, you've got a battery pack there. What else we got? We've got this little Radtel 880. I've got to update the firmware on that. And we got this Radtel 950 Pro.
Welcome. Frequency mode.
And we got, last but not least, the Quanchang UV-K5. And I've got two CBs like ones you'd have in a car over there. Anyway, I'll come back once I've made a coffee and blow my nose, and I'll be on a brand new video. Thank you for watching this.